Facebook no so me patro share for comment to us here OSIKANIFM Facebook YouTube no OSIKANIFM online TV ye monkomo hoyan starting some young France here yenkopemu University of Ghana me patro omo edikan ayedwuma dia ye friend say corporate games na ne tie and say afi and the second edition wa emperifo de osie aye oyo womo akwa make sure say lunch no ebetumi atodwa emperifo koye lunch ne kama pa ama bibianso no atumi aye fine na oba Facebook abehu say yes corporate games no ne tie and it's a corporate football league no me patro trophy no and emperifo edi be de honsem ye DMO no sikenena do so way University of Ghana me patro sports department no and omo ahihye corporate football league ebetu ma akwapem June bosome no and emperifo enra womo ekoye launch ne kama na uwama board chairman Edema National Sports Authority Dr. Fred Awa won ekopiem dwumade na se wodena no December 2 just way eye footballer in fact enye FF no nko ana ye kan football ho asem omanya ne momo woman no also bianso no etumi etaitre yente Dr. Fred Awa wono eye me patron yete NS National Sports Authority womo board chairman ne somebody etu edwano see eneke.
Well, clearly it goes just beyond Ghana football. It's about wellness, recreation, and well-being. As a government, we have always been committed to the issues of using sports as an avenue of recreation. And this is what the University of Ghana is doing. And we feel like we should commend them and also call on partners to come support what the University of Ghana is doing.
Wow, NTN aya Dr. Fred Awa wono aya me patro board chairman Edema National Sports Authority we yes said the tenetene yapom e wase obianso no etim de ne ho jim se na bia sports no ne tense football e beje ne ho sachiremena e my Ghana mo yenkwohwe rom our director of sports and wellness at University of Ghana Sports Director Dr. Austin Lugutera wono so edin komo wajire mapasene corporate me patro football league no ebetumi aye successful organization bibia no ebetumi akonkan ye payenti doctor.
Oh yes, we are looking at more of the corporate body. Remember that the focus of the government now is more of recreation, and we also think that when we are having a strong and effective workforce, then we are ready for the country to develop. So our focus is there to see how the corporate body are active, so that it's not just about work, but we should create a platform that the corporate institution can have a way of training themselves, a way of keeping themselves well and active. So that's basically the focus.
Wow, and no aya doctor me patro Austin near and it's a Lugothara wono ukopiem our director of sports and wellness so University of Ghana Sports Directorate no and until so dem chomo dem say nay me patro no consider biano ye titimum ye be ya adwuma ya dabi e was ye recreation ye timo so ekokọ gije ni kakra ekotenetene yapom ye gije ni kakra di agwa kakra send beya in fact apomodie no eno so ebewie peye no ntene nei wo mo alanche sa corporate football league no institutions awodo no corporate institutions no mo ene ekwakobo sa league no bibia so afa ye wuro me patro okopiem Ghana Football Association president Ket so kraku wasi enei or you're confident say yegram and so akwakohwe ema women's afcon no wajire ba pasa black me patro kwenso no wo betumi akonkan ye payenti abon GTV Sports Plus ebo enkomo.
So I think that we are in the right way. We are preparing for the WAFCON. The Tenkra team led by Coach Kim will soon be in Ghana, and we'll be in camp very soon. Being in camp will include some preparatory games. And once those games come along the way, I'm sure the girls will be in the right frame of mind to compete. Now they have the confidence, having played in the WAFCON, having won bronze, having played against England in Southampton at the St. Mary's Stadium. I think their confidence is back on, and I'm looking forward to an exciting tournament in Morocco one more time.
Yeah. Wow, President Edema Ghana Football Association Yehu Aketia Sokrekwa social man the last AWAFCON omokoye Women's African Cup of Nations and Montimo omoboye not just Adeno Kwanka omokoje bronze medal no chino womo ended the 3 Lioness of England akwa shaya abayankufa entene amu confidence na wasurintino wono ehwere mu se Black Queens omobekwa akobomode abrayensu yewu amunafe yakwa kwesi akan on the tennis Women's AFCON isaya ntwetwede ebisi Morocco for pull out South Africa for some bayani ade officially enya da CAF for the statement ade aba yenkonko piem yenkohwe 30 years okreko sounding komo wajire mapasa obaye na administration no womo abomodin papa womo emma in fact enne emma football no eno so ekode ni miente 30 years okreko.
It's a game we have to be on top of our game. So everything shows that yes, it is a tough group. We have to be competitive to make it to the next round. What is good for us as a country is that in 2022, Ghana paraded one of the youngest teams in the World Cup. 4 years down the line, all those boys who were 21, 22 are now 25 and 26, a lot more matured.
Wa edwe eketokaku wono so no DNA oka edafa Blasters no wajire mapasa modimo no ekwankan ye pa yese maturity na boys no the last AFCON and I said the last World Cup ekoye no na nkoda no omusu so say omo ayem pani after 4 years no be na so no emfin ekwankan ye penalty no ketokaku wa pani ni dead kwabida boy bisane se abra yi ni se wono emra ye the second vice president emfama CAF no na ose etise ose in fact man who chese kone de mpa chese adini ye nani gie man ahobrase so nko se ono countries makoma ku 54 na yababe yi ono eso meye CAF abedi achiri.
How did you take the news and how surprised were you?
So I would say that I was surprised. I wish I could find better words to describe the way I felt. But most importantly, I was humbled by the fact that from 54 member associations across the African continent, I'm part of the chosen few to serve football at the highest level of governance. And I'm sure that day I was just a bit strong. Otherwise, something funny would have happened. But I think that it's the work of God. It's come through His blessings. It's come through hard work. It's come through the people in the football system appreciating the skill set that I have and the power of Ghana as a football nation. Don't forget that I had a chance to serve as the president of WAFO, or the West African Football Union, and then being elected onto the ESCO, and then, of course, given the chance to serve as the vice president of the Confederation. So it's a big step, and it's a good step for Ghana, because when we lost President Yantechi, obviously Ghana was out of that strategic space, and one ought to be there to understand what it means for you to have a representative at that level of governance in association football. So thank heavens we are in there, and we are not only in there, we are in there to make a good mark for football.
Wa entiketo kraku ase asane beto jachesa no hudwi no na nsiri nyina no begire mapase nyankopon ensa no dwuma no abra nyantache kolusu no ewo me patron e tennis administration mo ewo football mo ewo CAF no na chesa de no eya na nso nei nyame adom wa pagya ne de na kodru no ma wagire mapase okosewo okoba no ma de na fe ama ni monyam no ebi aba ma Ghana sports no ana football no so afa no tuma pa edi efreno achi no wodi nkomo edefa AFCON na nsa ba so no se ne kra wase nyina ne se ruamo ewo Ivory Coast no ne tennis mpanifo e kan se dwumadie no e yakono pa Cameroon de so yakono na momo wagire mapase na nsa ne tojo Morocco no edi akwankan edi achi ni nyina yin ticket ESO krako ne se mo de tuja.
I think that first of all in Cote d'Ivoire we had an amazing experience. The people, the Ivorians were and have always been so passionate about football, and they showed it on the streets. At the end, commercial-wise, it was a massive success for CAF. We had a good champion in Ivory Coast, Cote d'Ivoire, the Elephants of Cote d'Ivoire. So Ivory Coast was a successful story for CAF, following what we had in Cameroon. Yeah. But truth be told, what we've gone through, what we have seen in Morocco, is even much better than what we went through in Cote d'Ivoire. Morocco has been a massive success, albeit the incidents of the final game. But in terms of infrastructure, stadium atmosphere, general facilities, patronage by fans, organization, I think that it's been a good journey. It's been a good story. Plus, we've seen some amazing football. Okay. I look at the 2 semi-final games, I look at the grand finale.
Wa etiquette okrakudin samne doso ewa nansi amfanso gire ma passe yewramo enso Ivory Coast no Ivorian so wo mo ekire se babo pade mfata ye o makono ugrom ewo street ni so mountain so no wo mo edi bibia dadi se football no mo pe Ivory Coast to kwhwe commercially na tesisika sem so kafo no wo mo enya sika ne ade ne momo o gire ma passe ne tojo Morocco no bibia no ekonkan yewramo spectators no na tese wani mu ye papa ye basika sam bibia kwani mo banko for kwhwe matches na ne ade ye babon nankasa on the foot of play wajire mapase uramo Morocco wo the tournament course no na chesa no ede ne nsemo pani no ojamude tudwe uramo yankonkwhwe no achi no wakasa ye wo so jire mapase nei na ne tennis Senegal for subayo muda na dinin kofo yedre na kan semede for yente keto krako ne nsemo de tuja.
Again, kudos to Senegal for being champions. Kudos to Morocco for being very competitive. People have read a lot of negativity into the behavior of Senegal. I tend it the other way. Yes, they went a bit overboard, but they showed that they had the desire. They showed that they wanted victory at all costs, and they showed that they wanted to compete, regardless of the odds they may think confronted them. And for me, that is football. Okay. What we saw in Morocco has had all the ingredients that you want to look at in association.
Wow, and ticket ES or Kraku, one so din commercial for the brainer, and so can some Senegal for this person. My yard announced no, now Danny drew by be a hit to woman. Massa, drew by be an item by be a Ujinano Crano, when Shada in Husantino, and a Katias or Kraku so as a FIFA World Cup tournament, it goes so Uram Ivory Coast and a FIFA World Cup trophy. No, Aquaco Pinama said the say, when a former French international, near Tennessee again, and in a moment, we could say a kind of France national. Wadi komo wajire mapasene de okopio mo Africa ye players no nya amanya manko ye emfama African players no mutu kwa mo no ni nyina ne si academy so no wo mo level no standard no o fam kakra ye nti ye ne zika kakra ofia wo behwe na players no no mabo na mo kopio mo nkofo krozo wo koso no akwakosi akan e di ama ne tie eni se sa country no e bia ne to no ma say de say ya de age of 4 wo ma France dey wo kan neutralize de ma France national team no chi no wasanso bonko mama said they say was say Africa League no etoda bia in fact nyame no krede en shada enkoye kra some of the players no wo mo intimate na ha mature esanse ni sika some nyama enkoye entonya contract ba kum yeri bia no bu na ketem wakoko pie mo nkrofo cross okonso so a na ya data na fa kwesi akan eda momo eno echi no wasanso bonkomo si nyame adoma chan so ese ne tennis Africa ye deny representatives ne wuramo enso World Cup na se ojide mapasa the last me pacho World Cup etoja e Qatar no Morocco for wo mo ekoto so enai wo mo ewuam the semi final for the first time ojide mapasa Morocco for juma mo koye ye no ene the African country ba kon e betuma o grand finale na fi wono so akwa NSA sa momo ojide mapasa 2026 da ye kono African country wo betumi ewuam o grand finale na no so akobomodin ene ko bi so pene ni tede ma say the say is African country ben esansa wo de ufunuma e Ghana na wasi da bi wo woni sa Ivory Coast national team no wo mo ohwa mo bobere ne monto mo ba ojire mapaso mo squad wo metumi compete na cheso mo so no ewuam the grand finale of FIFA me pacho World Cup beteja Brazil sorry me pacho United States of America, Canada and Mexico no no pene ni tede ma say they say ono so ne de na pay ye demonstration so ramo yanko che futsal no enra Ghana yɛtɛne sɛ fuska anasɛ futsa AFCON qualifier no ɛnura etodwa Uromo University of Ghana University of Cape Coast University hɔnom ɛna game no etodwa no ɛyɛ Ghana yɛ member no yɛ futsa team no wɔn ɛnso ɛne Zambia fo ne hyɛde bɔ ani awɛhosɛm Ghana duru baabi na wɔn lead 6-2 nanso kɔyɛ 6-6 at the end of the final west no ɛno ɛna mpanimfoɔ si nyame adoma on the 8th of February kwasi de die me ɛna neɛteɛ ɛne sɛ mepatwa return encounter no yɛbɛtɔdwa Lusaka Zambia hɔ ɛna mepatwa Zambia wɔn futsal team no wɔn ne Ghana futsal team no bɛhyɛ de abɔ wɔn ɛna bɛdi nkɔmɔ na afɔ nya kwanya qualify ɛwura mo ɛnso ne ɛtɛne sɛ futsal AFCON matches a yɛbɛtumi atɔdwa no mu nsɛm yɛde na nɔpɛ ɛwɔ dwumadi ne sɛ wura mo Samatters 1996 no a wɔn di aba bɛtɔdwa sɛ wɔn assistant coach wɔn temporarily wɔn suspended Eric Bequin wɔn ɛna suspension no akɔdɛmana sanso a youth team coach ɛnɛyi mpanimfoɔ si insubordination asoɔden ɛna Eric Bequin wɔde ne di ɛna for breach of ethics guiding members of FC Samatters 1996 technical team nhyehyɛ no ɔpanin ne ni so wɔbubu nnua de gu na som na ɔyɛ ne ɔpɛ enti temporarily yɛma ɔpanin ne di Eric Kwabena Bɔhyɛ Bequin yamane suspension eno aye latest free FC Samatters 1996 akachi betedwemo yankwahwe nkrofo cross na yankwahwe all the latest etumete January Carabao Cup ne semi final first one no yabo awie first leg no ne ten sebobo ko ne Derry Chelsea wo mutena fie ema Arsenal ekobo mo 3-2 second leg na no etedwa Emirates Stadium Arsenal bobo ko ne tena fie Chelsea ebo ne kaba ko wono so ntumi ankwankote etimene mo kase Arsenal wo mo ewo grand finale enso won mo chane susanra kai harvest on the board dually go edema Arsenal team they say Arsenal wo mo ewo Wembley na chese some final no wo mo akwakobo yan question susenya mi atumene another semi final game etejo etested won mo na bobo ko ni Dead Newcastle United mo wura etested na fe wo mo Manchester City akusha da bani first leg no chane susam Manchester City wo mo ekwachi bobo ko ni Dead Newcastle United ma pesa bone kamiro won tumi antentana na second leg no ebaso when they din komuna fi wa ba na mogro grand finale Wembley woni Arsenal akosha da already Arsenal there wo mu abuko mu tekitere wonsamo ye deme na no po djuma de ni se wromo ye nkwohwe nra ukopemo Spain Copa del Rey match ba ko tede toja ene ye quarter final game tedwa na memfanto nim se Albacete wo mu tena fi Barcelona ekochombo be kamiro wo mu timu ba ko Lamine Yamal wo to atena Ronaldo Araújo wo mu de bo 2 goals no tema Barcelona team no Uroma Javi Moreno when the ball one consolation goal edema Albacete team no kasa Barcelona from Uroma enso ne tie ene said the semi final honsem ye de ema yami adome na Copa del Rey no matches ni mienu ho Deportivo Alaves mo tremo Estadio de Montezorosa womo ene Rosso Sadad be sha de bani eno 8 p.m. ezali sabre krona yekopiem Estadio de Mestalla ne tennis Valencia womo ene Athletic Club Bilbao share the bomo when enso de benya kwanya no romo the semi-finals of the Copa del Rey no yanko piemo Italy Italian culture Serie A one game at the to Roma Our stadio Renato Dall'Aua na memfanto animo esa Bologna timetena fie Association Calcio Milan de Voli Rossoneri wo mo ekwachi Bologna bone kamiensa wantumi ankwankote ene ye game to jama memfanto animo esa Robin Loftus-Cheek kwato atena sanso na Christopher Alan Nkunku wo by the second goal and after Andrew Rabiot one and about the third goal and my AC Milan team no after the game me patcho panyenyi player of the game no me tennis man of the match no Edma AC Milan Abante Adron Rabiot wonenra wotwatena will provide access back on and one some demand on a poll jumade so you room our France and question Coupe de France no round of 16 ne tennis anwa games 2 at the toja ne Patrosta Rem to no womo ekwache Le Mans sabore kamiensa wantumi ante Olympique Marseille womo ekwache bobo kwa ni Tedesta Rene ebone 3-0 and ye game toja Coupe de France no nyame eya atume ne Coupe de France no matches ho ma memfanto animo esa first round of 16 no the Roma Groupama Stadium Olympic Lyonnais womo ene Laval e shade bani Toulouse womo etremo stadium de Toulouse na fe womo ne Amiens FC e de bani ne Patron Lorraine womo etna fe ne Paris FC e shade apem so OGC Nice womo ene Montpellier Uhu Sport Club e de shade apem so Troyes womo ene RC Lens na bebo matches na 7:30 the only match 8 p.m. no and Troyes and so bebo kwani that RC Lens game no and 8 p.m. e betumi akoso yonko pm e Germany me patwa enwa shanon so SN etene se DFB Pokal game back atidi to jakora final game eno so ba so no na eno Bayer of Leverkusen womo ekwati Sempoli ebone 3-0 etimi no makasai bobo kwani de the Bayer of Leverkusen womo agwamo e the semi-finals of the German DFB Pokal enti eno Bayer of Leverkusen semi-finals womo akwa emu semeteme na no po jumade so ma memfa nto animo ensem to dwa nyame adomene me patcho DFB Pokal no one game e ho no mo ne etene se bobo kwani de Holstein Kiel 745 Fezali womo ani VfB Stuttgart e shade apani we game beti da to dwa na fe yakwa kwhwe semi-finals no one egwa na Coppa Italia ma memfa nto animo ese quarter finals no nyame adomene one game eti de atodwa Inter Milan Benfica na Razori wotena fie enso Stadio Giuseppe Meazza San Siro womo 8 p.m. Zali ene Torino ebe shade abomo we game betimi atodwa ye Roma Saudi Arabia Professional League no shanon so ese matches me Saturday todwa dama komotena fie womo ene Ahulut ekobo 0-0 and Al Halaj womo so tena fie Al Qadassia ebo de kaba ko wantimi ante Al Ettifaq no womo so tena fie etwa kaba ko de so Al Tawun womo so ntimi ante ene later sabana Ronaldo men samne dos so chen bo atwe won Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro CR7 chano so sanwa ne bobo ko Al Nassr yes players ne patcho on Tuesday womo amana se Monday no womo antimi amo game no womo enko womo na finka womo ko shake up kakra Ronaldo wankwankoye omesi training ni bi esense ne Ronaldo buafu wadwen samwa wantiase wajire mapasa Saudi ne patcho ne tie and a public investment fund no womo neglect Al Nassr ema bobo kwani team e de Al Hilal kwani ni mtu Ronaldo buafu na Ronaldo so wasansu ambassador e Saudi Arabia ne tennis 2034 ne patcho World Cup ebe koso no Ronaldo so kasa omo ntiase wontie womo money team aye week ene nkofo bonus bo eso baye woman spend a lot of money Ronaldo nkwa ho wontimi enjehwe na other players na mo de be bonu Ronaldo amanaje titles na mo nya ne sana Ahila ene sikatwitwidi de na mo di rom moto quality player mo amo ene tene Ronaldo apa kokwanwa wontimi ankwanko ye training mo emperifoni na dinkomo enti Ronaldo nyame adume na training wo betimi akwakoye na crutch ne dwene ho ese no contract no kwankron kopeso terminate ne enwa na so perifone na dinkomo ese adwenya eba ne senyame adoma me patro sama wono wo be terminate ne contract no no so bagwamo ida so be kokopem Europe na se wo be ko Major Soccer mo enwa na Wydad Athletic Casablanca wo munyina din na musa Ronaldo ebi betimi bebo Morocco league no ebi ni adintia behwe babia susu ne bode ho no ebetimi akwakotinti nyame atome ne Ronaldo wono so betimi return to training na tese betimi afanwa Ngolo Conte betoja esem perform Al Ittihad so ne contract na ya twam se hu minyina ene se before me patcho maintain na nka transfer no ye babe ye close no na wo se Ngolo Conte ewuamo e wo Fenerbahce Sport Club na kwata ne tadi Youssef An-Nassr wo kopiemo enso Al Ittihad ewuamo e wo Saudi Pro League ma na so enema nkoye yese Al Ittihad for womo eko type wrongly information for Youssef An-Nassr wo eno ema FIFA womo ko block side no ema ne koye bebre ema Ngolo Conte so ne de want na Saudi Arabia mo beba be seka Europe e de ma Fenerbahce Sport Club entino sempani fortuna so no terminate no contract no entimpani for terminate say wa ko sign contract until 2028 e de ma Fenerbahce Sport Club e wo Turkey Super League no ene later sabanua Al Ittihad for wɔn ɛde thank you ɛde ma crutch and itadi goal contest bema baby wama meni nyina wasomsom papa na Yusuf and Nasri Emra yɛde sɛnea ne nsam ne kɔ na kyɛsade na no ɛden etomo ba homa gura mo ɛwɔ FIFA ma FIFA forge to mo ɛsɛ ɔsɛ mo hwɛ na fedi no etimi ɛkɔ wie pɛyɛ eti Yusuf and Nasri on the other side no wɔn so abɛdwane bobo kɔ ne den ɛde Al Ittihad minimum kasai na ɛtɛn sɛ Fenerbahce Sport Club yɛsɛ around 14 to 50 million euros number receive ɛde free Al Ittihad ho ɛno ɛyɛ later sabara nsam no jɛde ɛmo mo dwuma de ne so na memfa to just to Al Ittihad no na ne ɛtɛn sɛ George Elinikana na ɛtɛn sɛ crutch no na si akan ɛdema AS Monaco to no minimum kasa no so akɔsa ne contract ɛde amabobo quality ɛde Al Ittihad na no Pemba studio na wa touch down our Jeddah wɔn so no ɛkɔ akɔhwɛ ne makama no a bobo kwani daddy chance mu kolusu ye na after the game me patro opinion team ede Liam Rossignol wonu su di nkomo wogire ma pasen kwafo criticizing especially Paul Mason wonu bonus bo se kwanya faso a wodi ni team ebe wura mu ewo amukodi ncho against Asra ne man kwano se hwe Paul Mason no titingi so na kasa no kaso no Liam Rossignol wonu wakwakwa pandit ni me na efo keke ase ye to damia ugina wono wo papa ne kasa tenase a uchase wo ba di kwa na de manasi yento panene de Liam Rossignol.
I've been a pundit. It's easy. It's easy in hindsight. In hindsight, so if I go and attack the game, press really high, and we can see 2 goals early, everyone says, "What's he doing?" That's the reality of my job. Reality of my job is if you lose games, you'll be criticised. If you win, you're a genius. Normally somewhere in between that.
Wa enti ani Chelsea coach Liam Rossignol no enate sene wadi mun samedi me na report juma de na ne akire o se wadi play obo players na ba so papa hwe Chelsea fixtures na ye bo Saturday na ye ba ne ye bo Wednesday ne ye kon Chelsea fixtures na no de na so nyina mu no e so obo players na ba so papa was Will James so incredible captain where your leader João Pedro where outstanding professional and great player Cole Palmer was a kwani gem na ne tennis akwano the last game omo against West Ham United were about 90 minutes na juma ye no na chasade na no eden awesome professional fe wo mo ba crutch ne day enso de Cole Jimmy Palmer wo mo ebo no ban se na bia crutch no ne groin injury na nse e kakwa na aka no ho no enem perfo be protect na fe me patroniem enkoye dajamo emfa emano gire ma pasa no a result to dwamo kodi ntweka ba ko mantumi ante no enu kwan se ema ebu o mabam kwa also mo hwe na fe wo mo ekọ animo esanse season still mo matches a wo mo ebetumi abo so very disappointed with them result to dwane de na so ma disappointment no engine adwemo so ne asa na de ye be mana se ne mo ne aka no ye be ba ho be no yesi ko Jimmy Palmer na ne bu afu ohwe tate sanura wo pani ani tade Liam Rossignol edito dwano na chasade na nkọ ne dedem kra ema no yesi ko Jimmy Palmer so no ne bu ekofu papa pani ensama eto dwano nsam no jade ema ye hwe se Mr. Kuto ebeba homa no so na nkene na di nkomo na ya sori edafi enkonya so be na ekọ na mom nyame adoma ene Wednesday enti anwumre ebo anwumre no nwotwe a yebeba na nye akam bia no yetumi ede aba besomo sikani 99.7 so no so no abo ede pansema mieno enti eba behwe se yebenya yenwura akuto ewa homa no so na nkene no adi nkomo ahwe eniama ba komienu a ewiemu ensakraye no nia etie isanse enra ensu no to papa ensu no to esenia papa na di kan de tudwa se nra na expertise ensu beto no nra sa pepepe na etumi ekoyeye enti yehwe se Mr. Kutobe ba wa maso de anache se yedibisi nemom yenko Facebook no so nka messages a yensa etumi akana no pain ni osikani 99.7 so na we Pedro wa Madina Cruz was say update from Chelsea and Kotokam and the best part show is airborne in here loud and clear inside Indianapolis. Kumasi Town of Kelvin Junction is the main location from Pedro wa Madina Cruz. Evangelist Osikani was a powerful sports Isaac Kwasi on Swame thumbs up here see Emmanuel Chiakwao was a good morning Sanso and a Kapuji was a good morning NKT Peter Drury we clueless aren't like Madrid Abeseti dear Cephala we've showed them why we are the league leaders. We are winning all domestic leagues in Spanish this season. My regards to Titi, Yendube, Michael, Boylan, Wandon, Joe Boy, Alan Cash, and all Tabiri Crew, Miami City listeners. Said I say, and also dear with the Abraham. Oh, Jumadino so na Mr. Kutahman, I'm Stella intimate to Tomo, yes, intimi and to Tomo, intinia ye na yabeshe na yatai home repomuno, say it to Tomo so dia na yadena abon komo usikani 99.7 no so. Ya kramo yamamba bye.
So what motor ni suno? Yes, Prosper Apsonic Motor Spare Parts.
Wa Mr. Kutu aba hwana